All right. With that, we come as you've all had a chance to get some well-deserved rest, negotiated and got information, and determined that you wanted to pursue a line of action that would hopefully remove the need of the Fainwraith to do what they were going to do with Nikta, namely grabbing out the other eye and plunging the world into one of stagnation, leaving a representative of the Fainwraith's network behind. You have resolved to make your way to a moving temple in which is imprisoned certain forces, which you want to find and ideally get a key from this place and use that to go back to Haven, break into the Archmage Phylex's vault, and steal from her the eye that she had stolen, and then get that towards wherever Nikta is, put it in before the Fainwraith has a chance to strike. With that end in sight, you've begun traveling to the west through still the night of the world where the beasts loom large and hunt. And this particular section, there are no roads, no travels, nor are you able to really go by caravan here. This is pure wilderness until we get to the ivory fields of Lady's Vale. I would say to start, in order to see effectively in this deep night, it is really only the falling trails of night bloom, which is this beautiful flower that has this efflorescent glow that sometimes come up. What would you all like to do in your efforts to find this to light your way?
I would like to start off by ensuring everyone feels motivated properly for this trip, as you all know these lands better than I do, and I am not so accustomed to traveling in the wilds, let alone in the evening. So I just want you to know that if we all die, I will blame you and haunt you for eternity. And if we succeed, that it is my inspiration that has led you to our success. And I will give everyone a rally die.
Thank you.
Which is a d6.
I totally feel inspired.
You should. I am magnificent, am I not?
Let's keep it a little bit down. But you're great. You're inspiring, and that's what counts.
No.
But not everyone needs to know of the greatness right away, you know? Just give in with a little bit of false shyness, you know?
No, I do not know what you mean.
Okay, yeah. Who am I talking to? Of course.
You never know what I mean. I think No is used to working in the fields at night. He's underborn, so is a little bit more kind of gifted at night. So I guess he would be maybe leading the way.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll go to give me an instinct roll there No.
Can use my new dice.
Can I?
As I've
I don't know. No.
spent-
Just go for it. You're gonna
spent
do
so
it.
much money on dice, I have to use them.
Yeah.
Yep, that is why I allow it.
Although I can't actually read what that one says. What does that say? 5 and okay, so I got a
Wait for it there.
8 plus 11 with hope.
Wait a minute. Before you call the result, would I still be able to help, or should I call that beforehand?
It is the before thing.
Okay,
Unless the
that's
ability
okay.
says, unless the ability says otherwise.
Yeah, let's
I-
I was about to, then I realized I only had 1 hope, then I realized I have 1 free hope. Too late now, it's okay.
It was. I think because I saw the consideration, I'm like, you made a decision.
Nope. Nope.
So, all right. Cool. In that case,
It's this way.
yeah, coming in, you seem to kind of know the direction. It's the thing about traveling here is mostly trying to be safe, trying to recognize the signs. And as you go forward, you can see this, what appears to be a watering hole. And you follow kind of the way the woods move, and gathered around it are a plethora of creatures. You see what appear to be wolves. It's teeming with tentacled creature life. You see these pangolins, some coatis drinking from it, as well as even this large elephant. It's kind of things that have kind of come together. Bear-like creatures, birds are kind of finding little places. Even this kind of predator-prey relationship seem to be put on hold. They've just found places to drink in this kind of somewhat pretty area. Anything you'd like to do?
It looks pretty. Amazing.
There's so much life here.
Am I loud?
Yes.
Should I? Okay.
Annie, as you are friends of with the nature, could you perhaps convince them to allow us to join them without everyone needing to be a snack for some and disturbing this tranquility?
I mean, I sure could, but look at this place. It's welcome to all. Just keep your head down, have a drink, and mind your own business, and all will be well. But I mean, yeah, sure, I could introduce us. It might be rude to just kind of stroll up there. Okay. I have a skill for this. That is Nature's Tongue. I make an instinct roll when I would like to speak to animals around me. On a success, they give me the information I want to know, but on a roll with fear, their knowledge is limited or comes at a cost.
Okay.
Additional question, mechanically, is when something calls for an instinct roll, is that a spellcast roll as well if it's using my spellcasting ability? Or no, only when it says a spellcast roll?
I would say I'd probably only when it says spellcast, if
Okay,
that's
makes
what it
sense.
says within the book. Yeah.
All right, so then I'm making an instinct roll. Do-do-do-do-be-do-be-do.
I will help Annie by both just patting her on the shoulder. You have this, my dear, and Annie will gain a hope.
Aw.
Awesome.
And then I will spend a hope of my own to make sure that she's got a more confident posture. Stand this way, back forward, a head upright. You've got this.
I'd like to spend a hope as well, seeing Annie step up and hearing Alice encourage her. I'm not feeling like I'm being usurped, but I just want to do my bit as well.
Very cool. So, sorry, are you both helping in that case? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay, so you both roll a d6. We take whichever is higher, and you can make your roll.
I got a 5.
You beat my 4.
All right. And Annie?
Okay, sorry, I was stuck in my beast form and I could not figure out because I imagine I wouldn't still be in it. But I found the button. Apparently, I did forget how to play. I found the button eventually, and now I'm gonna roll instinct. And we said I'm adding a plus
Oh,
4,
5.
5.
calm down, Peter.
Well, it's a 20 with fear.
Ooh, nice.
You approach, and so what is it? What you want to know if you could come with peace, right? Or is there something else you wanted to know or understand?
No. Well, yes, I would like to tell them we are coming in peace. We are here to rest and to, enjoy the communal safety. But I also perhaps would ask questions about what they know of a giant spider.
Hmm.
That is a long ways away from here.
But hey, creatures in different woods.
Yeah.
Especially ones that can fly huge distances, who knows?
So, and this was with fear, right?
Correct.
Here, again, kind of echoing from them. There's this. They refer to something called. They call the one who has been spun. Yes, it hunts. They hunt. They are their webs.
Oh.
Look for too many of the flowers of light. That is their trap. They hide in day. At night, their silk is unseen. It matches Ikla's paintings. You get the sense they are talking about something else than the spider you were mentioning.
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, wise denizens of the wood. I much appreciate your information. Friends, they've given us a warning of a predator here. Another spider of some kind.
Uh-huh.
It waits near large collections of night bloom. Its webs are hard to see. Sometimes it's too late. You get too close and you're stuck.
Okay, is there anything to spotlight them better, to see them better? I mean, or just keep away from large collections of night glooms as soon as possible.
I think that's our best bet, but that's tricky at night. Night bloom's the only thing we got leading the way.
And their webs aren't seen at night?
That was the impression I got, but they also said something about it matching the sky painter's paintings, and that happens during the day. So maybe I got confused. Let me double check.
Well, they would paint at night and paint at day.
Great,
Yeah.
it matches the night paintings, and that's why you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. I was trying to clarify it because I was like, is it day or is it both night and day? It makes sense if it's Ikla's paintings. I should have known. You know, I know my lore a little bit, even though I was acting kind of, you know, stupid.
That's kind of offensive, though, don't you think? Like, if you were
What?
some amazing art, not you, Stella, I'm
Oh.
sorry, but I mean,
That's fine.
if I was a divinity, this amazing artiste, painting the skies of the world week in and week out, and then there was this little ant of a creature thinking it could paint my paintings, well, that would bother me.
I mean, if you consider most of the art form is borrowed and inspired by the predecessors, which is why we have the great masters that we all go back and study. I mean, flattery is the best form of imitation.
And also, isn't it, to be fair, I mean, they're predators and we don't want to be prey. I get that. But to be fair, I mean, they need to eat. So I get that they're using, you know, I imagine, I don't know how far you can travel with these spider thing webs, you know? But I mean, you gotta use what you have, you know?
Yeah, I guess you got a point. I don't know. There's got to be some kind of line between flattery and forgery. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I'm with you, Annie. I'm totally with you. I don't want to be eaten by a spider, so let's you know, take a better look. Do you think maybe if we use our torches, it's a good idea or a really bad idea? Because then we're gonna be seen from everywhere. You know, I thought this through. I know there's pros and cons to both of these things. I really thought about this last night.
So a week ago you thought about this.
A week ago?
2 weeks ago, actually.
No. This night. This night. This night. This night. When we were
Okay, yeah.
resting.
My feeling from
Go on.
Well, I was just about to prompt you. No, actually, I mean, from my family, we were always used to traveling unseen, as little light and noise as possible. But do you have a different perspective? You're used to this nighttime travel as well.
I was actually thinking of living in our hollow in the bog. It's a kind of like subterranean place we lived in, and we tried to patch up the roof all the time, but there were always holes that would appear, and sometimes in the mornings when I'd wake up and in the day, and the light would come through and you'd see the dust just like caught in the beams of light, and it was quite pretty. So I was wondering, maybe if we took some dust or soil, like dry soil, if we cast it in front of us, it might land on any kind of webs that were in front of us, and we might be able to see them.
That's a good idea.
That is a lot of dirt to be throwing on the air in front of us as we have much to go.
Well, Alice, say one of the good things about being outside is there's a lot of dirt to
Oh.
hand.
Yeah.
Just yes, of course. But how is this not signal to our spider friend that something has touched her web?
Yeah. She
But at
will
least it
know,
wouldn't be
but we
us.
will know as well.
You are the outside experts. I trust your judgment on this matter.
I mean, Elsa has a point. Even though I think she just doesn't want to throw dirt. She just doesn't want to get her hands dirty. Is what I'm thinking. But I like your thinking, though.
And listen, if we walk in single file, that means we get 1, 2, 3 tries at passing through webs, and eventually, the last one can make it all the way to Haven.
I could also take my axe and go through the web once we see it. And get you out of there. That is, hopefully, a possibility.
I mean, if we kept it open
Except back to
ground, then there wouldn't be any kind of webs suspended above us. This is a watering hole. Would there be open land that we could walk through? Or is there no escaping the forest? We have to go through dense.
Looking at the map, there is a lot of forest.
No.
There's a
There's not a
lot.
water course. There's not a water course we
Look,
could take.
we could military this. We could rob through the, on the ground. It's gonna take us a little while. Not gonna lie.
Are you suggesting that we cross the dirt from here to my family's estate? I would
Well, when you
sooner
say it
be.
like that, it sounds ridiculous. But
I would
just-
sooner be a spider snack than crawl in the dirt.
well, that's an easy deal.
I agree.
Okay, spiders next to this then. Let's do it.
No, that Alice should be a spider snack.
Or the mom?
Hey, hey. No, come on. She's been rallying us up, She's just coming around to hear all our perspectives. Give her some credit. Okay, I think we just need to decide. If you say, and you have the most ideas of nighttime traveling in this wood, I'll go with you. Because, I can look if, I'm a wandering soul, so I'm good with old ways. But the spiders are not taking into account of that. But as long as you skip every math step, we should be fine.
What was it again?
Every exactly 507 steps.
500 steps.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I can count to 50. So that's... Yeah, okay. I think we've just got to go for it.
Yeah, let's do it. And we gotta take care of each other anyway, okay? We try to not raise suspicion. We try to get single file. And as soon as we realize the dirt hit something, we react, you know?
Okay.
Is that okay for you guys? I don't want to take, all leadership and stuff. I mean, maybe I will. I totally will. Because I'm smart.
Maybe. What about if how many elephants were there?
I was saying I'm
How many
loud.
elephants can we see? I'm just wondering
Like 2.
whether we 2. I mean, could we ride an elephant? Do you think?
Oh.
Do you think any could persuade them to carry us? Because we might
If
have more
anyone.
advantage
could.
on the back of
Yeah.
an elephant.
Yeah.
Oh, Alice could persuade them. Maybe she's very persuasive.
Yeah, and it could translate, you know?
I do not wish to put words inside someone else's mouth. For a number of reasons, but I trust Annie to do what is necessary.
Perhaps if we could find someone who wants to go already in the direction we're going, we could comfort them with, joining our flock for a little. Strength in numbers.
Yes. Leading the way.
Perhaps you could interview them then, Annie, as you are the only one who can speak with them at the moment.
Yeah, and let's go.
Oh, all right. Sure. And also, I have an additional question for the nameless wizard behind the curtain. If I were a web-slinging spider myself, would that give me any sort of advantage on noticing ahead of time spider type of danger?
Spider senses.
Yeah, I think I could give that to you.
All right, cool. But before I do that, I would like to talk to some of these watering hole critters again.
Okay. Let's
Should
roll
I
it. Yeah, it's gonna be a reroll.
You got it. Okay, that was instinct. Scoopity boop 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 boop.
You
Do you think?
Want some help? I mean, I don't know how I would help because I don't speak the language, but I would try to maybe, show a very peaceful way of presenting my intimidating body.
You just vivid. When I think of peaceful, you are the first vivid picture that comes to my mind.
I will go with my head a little bit into my shell.
One of my daddies always says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. Now I have an experience called one of my daddies always says. Since I have an adage that applies to this concept, may I add my experience?
Indeed.
Excellent. All right, so that is minus a hope, plus a 2, rolling instinct. And am I getting help from Stella? Is that
Yes.
accepted?
Is that accepted? It's a good question.
Yes, you're good.
Okay.
Mark the hope and roll the d6.
I got a
Wow.
critical.
Oh, you didn't need it anyhow.
I clicked roll with advantage because for some reason I thought I rolled your help,
Well,
but the advantage
that-
didn't.
Yeah,
that
but
didn't
that's
make the critter, not
crit
the crit.
because
Yeah.
that's the 6, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yay!
So I'm looking for some people who want to walk our way, but maybe we're waiting for day week. but maybe we could take them now and we could travel together.
Well, so some of the beasts here, yeah. So critted. Okay. What so you're trying to find these what animals do you feel like you're going to try to get to migrate with you here?
No wanted an elephant. So first I went to them.
Okay. Yeah, I think with that, they, I think given the information, the idea of going to the major river sounds good. And so the two elephants agree to come upon the trail.
Yay! Let's ride an elephant.
Friends, our herd has grown.
Yay! May I?
I would like to translate. May Stella board your back.
A large noise comes out, indicating sure.
Yay!
Pull me up. Pull me up.
I tried to crawl upwards.
Easy enough
No.
as you're able to get how you need to.
Take the back of my shell. No, there you go. Do you want to get from the up from there? Some cool pulling action. Could be cool.
But yeah, definitely these elephants are big enough where two of you could ride on each without too much.
Well, then I'm gonna take on a stress and become a spider and crawl into nose hair.
Oh! You'd never know the difference.
Actually, there's quite some spiders there.
Rook and Bristle can both fly, couldn't they? So yeah, maybe I'd be on an elephant on my own, and I guess Stella would want to be with Alice on the elephant. If Alice wants to mount an elephant, I don't know if that's her thing.
She definitely pauses for a moment, and she just has to think about when she was a child and she rode animals and how much that she's going to smell when she gets back. And maybe that's a good thing. But yes, she would eventually, because she's like, there's no way I'm going to keep up with one of these things as it moves.
Yeah, and also you're gonna smell anyway. We're traveling during night week.
Yes, I know. So Alice is indeterminate as to where she will ride and happy to sit wherever anyone wants.
I don't care where you sit.
But then I will sit right on top of you, Annie.
On the spider that is in nose ear. You can come up here, the wonderful elephant. Might you pick up her? She's not as good at climbing, I don't know if you understand me, but yay! And I point towards Alice.
If Alice is good with it, they will pick them up.
Yes, and then I will just wrap my arms around Stella and put my head on her shoulders and
There you go. Yeah. Sorry. Keep describing. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're good. She's just gonna tuck herself in as tightly as she can because this is not her favorite terrain at all.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's kind of a very wide straddle as well, isn't it? It kind of puts a little bit of pressure on the hips after a while, more so than riding a horse.
Very good. In that case, as you get on them and now you've all watered and decide it's time to continue, feeling a little safer. is the sound of a cracking and an explosion, a loud bang that reverberates from the south. You can turn and you see from this height what appears to be this green and blue lightning that looks way off in the distance. These flashes, you see the streaks. And you hear the scream and call. It sounds like an enormous owl mixed with this timbre of words. How dare you? That echoes loud as if it's coming from everywhere. And from that distance, you see these bolts of crimson electricity, of lightning, kind of shoot up and seem to combine with the red and the green, overtaking it, and then widening larger and larger. And this kind of going straight up, it then kind of turns in a sweeping motion across the sky, parallel to the ground. Trees shoot up higher, rising another 50, 60 feet up, the forest itself cracking as a wave of unbridled growth seems to emanate from this point, impossibly far, coming towards all of you in this conical shape.
Oh, shit.
And these elephants that you ride seem to instinctually move. And have everyone give me an instinct reaction. You're trying to take cover by wherever they're trying to get cover from these bolts of energy that...
Oh, she's pissed. Okie dokie.
Ooh, and it looks
Instinct
good.
reaction roll. Okay. That's the good thing is I don't produce fear because it's a reaction roll. So that's
You have a
an
rally die.
18.
Oh, cool.
Go.
I have some bad news for you, Stella.
Oh,
I
no.
rolled a 10.
I got a 23.
Okay. Yeah, then in that case, I'll say there is what you experience there are countless seeds and other types of things that are mixed in with your hair, your clothing,
Oh, I'm so distressed.
that suddenly begin to grow. I'll give you to describe this as these boats hit you, and you will mark a stress from it. But what's Ellie's reaction? What is it actually that's growing around her?
So like there's definitely like twigs and branches as this is all just rapidly growing that's just getting caught in her long styled hair. There's pieces of it that's being like torn apart with like as clips that are in there are getting yanked out from all of this. There's like these walnut growing trees that are sprouting up that are just dropping walnuts as they just grow overnight, where they just fall immediately and are just essentially a hail of walnuts is coming down amongst us that we're trying to dodge, that because Alisaie's just tucked in so hard against Stella, she's just not like that she's not able to really dodge any of it, where Stella's like maybe swinging back and forth, and Alisaie is just really just clinging on for dear life. Because she's a sheltered little princess that doesn't know how to deal with stuff like this.
Oh gosh, Ellie.
As this is occurring, let's say screaming and beyond, you see this bolt of energy ripping through the watering hole onto the creatures that you had just left.
Oh no.
There's these roars of pain and torture.
Oh no.
As they go to scatter, you see these bears and geese like run into each other. And as they do, their forms begin to merge, feather and fur, one into the other. As the geese enter the bear's neck suddenly turns black and white, elongates into beaked teeth and feathers along with its bare claws. Through, you see the tentacled creatures seem to knock into the wolves as their back ends kind of attach and turn into this mass. Tentacles that are in the rear of the wolf as viciousness suddenly overtakes them.
Oh shit.
As back and forth these seem to go. And you see all these creatures like in these series of mutations being brought together, reforged from this thing. The and the pangolin and the Cody both come together in this weird amalgamation of fur and scale. And it's like the new predators have been made that suddenly, and there's almost a sense of they don't threaten one another, the various mutated creatures everywhere, but get the sense of these untouched elephants that you have now ridden upon as they charge towards all of you.
Oh my god, we're killing these. Oh my god.
Was the focus of this from where the symposium was happening? Like where this all emanated from?
It is from that direction.
Right.
So you think this may have definitely hit them or come from them? It's the precise point is it's too far given your idea to fully understand.
Yeah.
But
2 and 2, yeah.
Okay, everything in me screams I want to save the elephants, but this is a stampede. And either we attract their awe, but I don't think that they will care. They will just stampede around. We need to get safe real quickly.
so you're on the elephant. So you think they're going toward? Do you think they want what you're on? So you would be abandoning your friends, the elephants, or you're defending them probably, or you might have another option. But so in this case, I would say you'll have the spotlight, and then I'll go from there.
Wait, sorry. I think I got confused. This is the folks from the watering hole that have mutated are aggressive and charging at the elephants.
Yes, and you are on the elephants.
Got it. I
Yeah,
for some reason thought the
they're
elephants were
probably, but they're probably going after us, right? Just the elephants are.
I mean, it's up for your characters to interpret.
Yeah. Yeah, it
I mean,
could
the
be both.
elephants won't be able to go faster, will they? So
Yeah, my thought is they are not going fast. And this is a stampede. We can hold back one or two, but we can't hold back a stampede. So there's just two options. Either we try to get their attention on us, which is pretty risky because this is a stampede, or we try to fight back as good as we can, but we need to protect ourselves. Shit, but dumb. Okay. Okay, is anyone got anything quickly? Otherwise, I have to use.
Annie's is to try and run.
Yeah.
on the elephants or
On the
off the elephants? On the elephants, yeah. Just try and make him go faster. Maybe try and persuade them to run.
Our
fast.
promise to them was that we would help keep them safe.
Yeah.
Foul bears have arrived. We're cooked meat.
But we could, I could cast off the back, so I could maybe swivel round on the elephant, so I'm now facing.
These elephants are
and
not
cast
gonna
from
drown
there.
the fish.
Yeah, but if we can slow the,
Yeah, that's so
the stampede towards us, so
Yeah, okay.
I think No would do that. It try and
Yeah, that makes
spin
sense.
around, go backwards on an elephant.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are a series of action rolls, and we'll see what occurs. This is the whole deal. And
Okay.
yeah, and I think that's the thing. I mean, I think they're in a kind of a combat mode, but of course, we can do certain actions. So I guess what it sounds like is the idea here is to either divert or to escape the rampage as opposed to killing the rampage.
Yes.
Yeah.
In my,
Or-
that's what Annie's trying to do.
I mean, I could maybe try and put up a barrier between us and them.
Yeah.
That would slow
So
them down.
so now that helps what I'm going to do as far as this. So I'm going to set up some countdowns then, because that way we are going against things that are measurable, almost like we're playing a game. And
I think the night touches is
What?
yours someday.
I thought this was just improv. What?
Improv 101, anyone?
every once in a while we gotta put some
Some
little
complications.
yeah. Cool. So I think for this, I think divert stampede. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down at 8 for you all. Oops. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and yeah, we'll call this trampled. Is
No, don't call it that.
I'm going to put down to 4. Oh, it didn't look like it took my edits. Let's try that again. Wait. There we go. We add one E so it doesn't say divert stamped. There we go. And yeah, I'm actually sorry, I keep live editing my thing. We're going to make that 10 actually. So the trampled effect is going to occur after every 4 rolls or so. So that means pieces of this are occurring. So it's kind of a reoccurring counter. And then Diverting Stampede is 10 when it goes through. And of course, things might get up, attack, those types of things. So the way this works is when you do something, an activity, when you roll, every roll makes the trampled go up. If you get a success with fear, Divert Stampede goes up by 1. Success with hope, it goes up by 2. A crit, it'll go up by 3 in these cases. And then probably, what I'm going to do is a failure with fear is going to actually have a combatant come and kind of fight you on the back of these elephants, so to speak. So I think those are going to be our parameters. And now back to narrative with No ready to do a thing.
My thing is I'm going to cast Vicious Entangle. So I'm going to make a spellcast roll. Oh, where we go? Where is it? This one here. Roll to hit. Oh no, I'm not using that. I'm using my dice. Right. Because I've got to use my dice. I've got to justify all the money I spent. Oh dear. Okay. That's not great. 7. 9 with fear.
Here we go. All right. Just because.
You
all
gave
right.
it a good shot. It's okay.
That is all right. So we'll move the trampled up by 1. I'll grab my fear. Actually, I'll do that. And leaping ahead of the stampede on the back of the elephant in front of No is the very, very angry foul bear with the geese long neck and the sharpened teeth. As
You ugly.
indeed, that is true. As it goes to here. Where must that plug go? All right, as it's going with its claw down on No. Here we
Thank
go.
you for that. I don't think it would have helped in this particular instance.
All right, first things first. All right, so actually, I'm going to do it a little differently. The first thing it's going to do is give a honk of dread as its ear-splitting honk out of his mouth. This is going to be everybody has to make a presence reaction.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's my strong suit for sure. For sure.
Oh, I crit. Oh, not that it
That's
helped the
nice.
reaction, but anyway.
That's a
20.
15 for me.
16 for Alite.
17 for any.
Okay. Very nice. This is
My
What's the
mummy's
16?
voice was very angry when she used to tell me off. I'm used to honking at me.
that is all successes. So you have a choice. You can mark a stress or move away to far range. So you'd all have to get off the elephants.
I will mark a stress.
I'll mark a stress.
So as a group we can.
You would each choose one to do.
Yeah.
So.
Stay with us, Stella.
I'm waiting for you guys to do stuff. I will not leave you alone.
Well, we have to make the decision: are you marking a stress? Or are you moving far away? We
Yeah.
mark stress.
Okay, you're marking stress. Very cool.
So is any.
Cool. Sounds like everyone's marking. All right, with that, it's going to go ahead and use its long neck to then try to bite at No. Ooh, only for 5.
Yeah.
How does No get out of the way?
Just basically folds in half backwards to kind of avoid the beak as it comes in.
All right. And then marking a stress, it gets a secondary claw.
Oh,
This is for a 22 to hit.
Wait.
Wow, that definitely hits.
I mean, you if you say, because I didn't really decide, but if you say I mark the stress, it's fine. But if you let me, because I was still considering it.
Oh,
would-
I thought you
No.
were nodding. That's the only reason I said something.
Oh,
So
okay,
you have
no,
full
I
whatever
would
you wanna
not.
do.
Have. Yeah,
So you're
I
gonna
would
move
not.
far away from your party.
I thought they wait. Did the all mark stress? I thought No was still in this foul bear range.
Right, the
Is
foul
that
bears.
all?
The foul bears. We're on the elephants on either side, and
Yeah.
like the foul bears came between us, and is currently
Yeah.
trying to bite No on his elephant. So he's
Yeah.
with. So he's here with us. He marked distress. He's with us. If you mark,
Yeah.
if you don't mark distress, you're going to be farther off, away from us, down on the elephants.
If you don't.
But you did. I
all marked
understood
distressed.
that you all marked distress.
So we're all together on the elephants still.
We all
Okay,
marked
yeah,
stress.
then
You
I
marked
did,
stress too,
yeah.
didn't you? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I did.
Okay. So
I'm missing it.
22. That is severe damage for me.
Oh, it's 22 to hit. is
Oh,
what it
22 to hit.
was.
Well, that hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely.
And then
Yeah.
the damage is 24 physical.
Curious. Yeah, that is severe. Okay, so I guess if I mark an armor, and then I have to. It's 2 hit points then.
Yep.
So I can't do 2 armor, can I? Yeah.
Not without an
Okay.
ability.
All right.
Ow. That
Now, this reveals a condition of the area you're in now because of this energy. You're within Nicta's gaze, which means that major damage instead of, or in addition to severe, causes a withering to occur. So that's 1 wither token on No.
Okay.
And so it means you roll a D, or your I guess specifically you roll your hope die, and you need better than 2,
Okay.
or
1, right? For
1.
token?
Sorry, 1. My brain.
I got a 10.
Good, better than both. And all right, so you do not take, you do not get a scar, so you're safe from that.
I feel scarred. Scarred for life.
With that, I will pass the spotlight. So remember, you're storing your countdowns potentially, but you do have an enemy in front of you.
So Alice is going to scream at No to hold on, and No, as part of that, No, you may heal a hit point.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
And then with this geese that's between like the 2 elephants as it's just trying racing, I'm going to reach out and touch it to try and blast it backwards.
Let's go.
I'm so confused. I thought we were
Okay.
going so far away. This is a little bit stuck in my brain
Okay,
They're
cool.
right
Well,
on
let's
us.
let's time out so we can try to.
because I would have stuck with No, but then you said I would be away from my party. So I was like, how far are we from each other?
Sure. So I'll explain. The way that it occurred, I apologize, we got ahead of things. Is you were riding away on the elephants, like that was occurring. As you looked back, this energy occurred, and then that's when the stampede kind of started. And then, as essentially because of a failure with fear, one creature, the bear, ran ahead, and the foul bear ran, jumped on the back of one of the elephants that you all were on, and then did the roar, or the cry. And it was then the choice was each of you had to choose whether essentially you're going to hop off the elephant and move far away in fear or stay on. And then the other 3 had told me they were going to mark the stress to stay on the elephants because they didn't want to be down in.
Hey, because I thought we marked the stress to go away. That's why I was confused. Okay,
Perfect.
got you.
And so that's where, and I think that's why I thought you had given me stuff. So and then, so I believe you wanted to mark the stress to stay.
Yeah.
Cool.
If that is about to stay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Awesome. So we're the same.
Sorry for that complication.
No worries. Things move.
I was like so confused.
So that is why it's all good. Just go, hey, time out. Let me catch up here. And I have no worries doing this because
Thank you.
it occurs. All right. With that, let's get to some more dramatic music. All right.
All right.
I think I need a roll from Alice, right?
Yes, I was just waiting until we got caught up to roll.
Perfect.
22 with hope.
Nice. That'll do it.
So while the spell does damage, the ultimate is I'm using the Book of Ava to do power push, is to push it away from it, make it go very far away, and in theory, off of the elephant into perhaps its allies behind us. So I'm less looking to do damage and more to move our countdown ahead by slowing things down as well as freeing No from this combatant.
Yeah, I think I'm down. Yeah, I think then let's bypass the damage.
Yep.
And we'll say that, yeah, they're flung away.
Yep.
And let's see here. We'll mark the trampled counter up 1. We'll mark your divert stampede up by 2 because that was with Hope. And you'll have the spotlight as we see this flying and like the stampede kind of like the Pangolati begin to trip over the foul bear a little bit as it seems to slow it down just a little bit, as now they're still going hungry for elephant meat as we go to the party still.
Anyone would like to try to direct the elephants into some part of the environment that might be useful, harder to chase us down through?
Absolutely. Yes, there's like instinct trying to divert these off of the course into ways where like a large horde have to split up, so it's less of a fearsome ball of teeth and claw.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going to add my rally die before I tell you what that was. I could do that, right? I could rally after I roll?
Yep. Rally can occur after.
Great. Oh, except I didn't roll it. I just closed it. Oh, fucking. It was a 13. With Hope, though.
Okay. Well, in that case, we're up to that one. Well, so yeah, so I think diverting them, the large amount of growth that has occurred, partially the elephants are having to clear the way, trying to divert it, and these creatures almost seem, whatever has occurred to them seems to have been put them in line with the changes, as if they have this strange innate direction sense over how to perfectly navigate what's in front of them, has been gifted in this moment as we go. With that, I'm going to have everyone give me agility reaction rolls as branches are in your way. You're having to duck, jump, and otherwise get out of the way of these things.
15.
I crit.
Nice.
And it's a double 1, so it's the best crit.
Ooh. I got 11.
All right. What about no?
Sorry, I got a 15.
15. All right. So, Eddie, I think you having driven this large branch kind of grows right in your way and smacks you in the stomach, only pushing you from the front of the elephant to the back. But you'll go ahead and mark stress.
You're on my head, though, aren't you?
Yes,
As a
I
little
am.
spider.
Oh, that's right.
So you're now on my nose.
Yeah. So I think. Sorry, my apologies. So, how were you directing the elephant then?
With my voice.
With your voice, got it. So I think that if
Coming
you
from my
notice,
hair.
my apologies for getting my visual wrong. No ducks, kind of exposing you on like one hair strand as you're holding on. As it, you see a little spider.
Okay, I will take the stress.
Oh, Eddie.
You see tiny spider holding on to elephant butt as spotlights the parties.
Man.
I'd like to. So, is this creature still in close range?
It is far.
As far it's been knocked into the
Oh, it's far.
stampede.
Oh, damn. Okay, I missed a trick there.
It's all good. Is this effectively moved from the combat for the moment?
I'm going to try my new domain card, Blighting Strike.
Ooh.
Is it still the main predator coming towards us though, even though it's been knocked into far, or is there something else closer?
I mean, there are other things that there. I would say probably narratively we're more into what are you doing for the whole like there. If it is like striking at things, like just kind of putting
Yeah.
down suppressing fire, that's totally legit. For lightning strike, if you'd like to to do that.
Yeah, because they're all a target. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I will go at a target that is closest with blighting strike. So spellcast roll. Come on. Ooh, that's 14 plus 16 with hope.
Nice.
Okay, very nice. That is a success with hope.
Okay, so it's blighting strike. Make a spellcast roll. On a success, the target takes d6 plus 1 magic damage using my proficiency.
Yeah. So I think for this we're going to do less on the damage because of what you're trying to achieve because of the countdown.
Oh,
But the next
Yeah.
time something would damage would come. Well, this is what's going to happen because we just got the trampled Q all the way up. Is the damage
no.
that's going to come at you is going to be halved because of your lightning strike?
Cool.
Is what
Lovely.
we're going to do.
Okay, even at least that.
Yeah, because I think that with this, it's the Pangolati in particular are like with their large claws digging. They're like curved as they're digging up bits of rocks and branches and hurling them as they're kind of trying to lay down their own fire upon the backs, trying to get all of you off. So this will be agility reactions.
Oh, okay. Ooh. 11 and a 12. 3 plus.
For everyone on the back. All right. Ooh,
20.
7, 23.
20.
What is it? What reaction roll is it?
Agility.
Ability.
Okay, so actually say in this case, the difficulty is 14.
18.
And so all right, so I rolled my damage for it, so it'd be 16. However, because of what No did before, it's going to be 8 for the fail and 4 for the success.
With reaction rolls, I can't decide to take up the damage, right?
You can.
Because it's too fast.
Right. Yeah, you're looking at attacks for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or actually, I've always actually now that I think about it, I've played it where you can take other people's damage if you want. But you
Yeah,
just have to
because I
do
would mark-
a thing for each target.
Yeah, I would mark a stress to be Alice's shield.
Aw.
Okay. So you take the 4 for LSA instead.
Yeah.
And so you're good too.
But with this is this direct damage, meaning
No, it's
I
physical.
can. Okay,
Physical,
but
you
that,
can use armor.
okay. Okay.
Yes, for the most part, there's physical, magical, and direct. Physical, magical
Yeah, I was
certain types for
reaction roll.
resistances, and direct bypasses armor.
As
So
you
I
make-
will do like this.
as you cover, Alice is gonna whisper up to you, "Thank you." Cut that tree down as we're passing by it on the elephant,
Yeah.
and I will spend a hope to help, by pointing that out to
Yeah.
Stella. Unless there's something else you're doing, Matt, on that roll, I do apologize.
No.
Yeah,
Twilight party.
That is a good question. So it's Spotlight is back with us. So yeah, I was about to act and about to do some kind of distraction, but I like the cutting down the tree with that marker and would swing my axe and try that.
Let's go. Definitely an attack.
And I'll use. So you roll the help die, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I would also use my rally die for this.
Okay.
So that's 18 from me.
Plus another 4, so 22.
So that's 22, but with fear. But 22 to hit that tree and like get it in between the stampede and us. or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, with that, yeah, your axe takes cutting the tree cleanly, and actually, I think maybe not so cleanly, a little bit more bashing and slicing as it goes through. The splinters kind of fly across. A lot of this, but it's the only thing that really makes sense. I'll do agility reactions as splinters come across and dust, but it does land and slow down the stampede just a little bit. So we'll do agility reaction. I'll make it, actually, we're going to make it 12 for this particular one. You're good on success. Failure is a stress.
I rolled a 4.
It's another agility, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's
Makes note to be more creative.
very nice. But it's a reaction roll, so I don't get the hope. Fuck it. But it's 12 plus 9 help me math. 21 plus 1, 22.
Very cool. For free, like
Not that hope counts.
narrate how your character takes this or dodges or whatnot. So it might
Okay,
get right
so-
in Alice's. Oh, go ahead, Stella.
I'm sorry, what?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Like doing that and seeing the splintering going down, I do my natural protective stance to get my head into my shell and also try to cover as many of my people as I can. Even if that doesn't work, but narratively I would do that.
Yeah.
But as you're dodging, it catches some more of like the hair extensions that Alice has in it and just gets ripped out.
You need to get a haircut!
You're going to end up looking like Daryl Hannah in Blade Runner. Basically.
I said the hair extensions, not her actual hair, but you know. Seeing as this continues and trying to remain composed in all of this, and that this tree is falling, Alice is going to sing out to the beasts behind us. To particular whatever one's closest to us.
Okay.
And that's crooked for a 16 with hope.
Very nice. That definitely is a success with hope.
And they will be enraptured. So my thought is that they just become so focused on Alice instead of the elephants or the road that's in front of them, that this tree that just came falling down in front of them, they just Wile E. Coyote style into the tree and causing a bit more of a pile up behind us, buying us a little bit more space.
So they just don't see it. Nice. Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
What are you doing?
As with
Keep
hope,
your eyes
party.
from the road and get us the fuck out of here.
I was like, why are you drawing attention to yourself? But okay, that makes sense. You know, that is your strength, indeed.
Party is a spotlight.
It's the bard. It's I'm meaning that as positive as I can.
Love it.
Did you say we had the spotlight?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Success-
Oh, cool. Could I say to Annie, is Annie still hanging onto the tail of the elephant?
Is Annie looking like
I'm back here.
Would you like to do a joint attack together?
Tag team.
Sure.
Do you have any fire capability? 'Cause
I will.
I remember at the bonfire, you were pretty good with fire.
Yeah, but I would have to not be a spider no more. But that's all right. I'll become the goat person I am, or sheep person, whatever.
So I'm thinking if I cast Vicious Entangle and maybe you cast a fire, we could if it succeeds, we could blaze up some foliage at the creatures coming towards us. Something
Let's
like that.
do it.
Okay. So I've got the hope, so I'll mark 3 hope.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Where's that? Okay, I'm going to add the rally die. Oh, great. Yeah, I only got a 6. Even with a
Well,
rally die.
I'm gonna do great, so don't you worry.
Okay.
We are in a natural environment now, correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna spend a hope to gain a +2 bonus to my spellcasting roll as I, with my shepherding staff, blow a whirling series of little fireballs. Oh, bitch!
Oh,
I got a 10 with hope, but.
Hope.
All right. Tangled hope is better than nothing. All right. So with that, we'll go check.
do we both gain a hope with that? Oh,
I mean, yeah.
We do.
Hope is a
Okay.
hope. Yep. both
is
get
it
a
two
hope.
hope? Is it 2 hope or 1 hope?
One hope.
One hope each.
1 hope.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 hope each. All
Okay, so I spent a hope, gained a hope. Okay, net neutral for me.
right.
Okay. So
It's
what
a
were
nice
you?
idea.
What were you two attempting to do?
I was going to do vicious entangle, and I think Annie was going to set it on fire,
Was the goal to hurt them or distract them?
just to kind of try and hold them back. Yeah, slow them down.
Does that help you, Matt?
Yeah. And he was doing fire. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think, yeah. So the vines come up as fire begins to encircle to move. With it, one of the other foul bears comes up, does its horrible honk, and it is
Honk.
blasted away, and bits of the sparks and fire fly towards our people, towards all of you. And I think this is a presence reaction as the noise comes into your ears.
I don't know if this is
These
the.
dice are
I
not
don't
easy
know if
to
I
read.
should change the dice. Probably not a good idea. Maybe I get hope.
21.
Okay,
13.
I don't generate hope with fear, so that's fine. I've got 19 presents, 20.
Nice.
18.
13 for me.
Okay, that actually will pass. Failure is marking a stress. Sorry, success is marking a stress. Failure would have been much worse.
Oh,
So as you are able to cover your ears or go through the intimidating cries of these things.
Damn. Shame we've not got a ranger in our midst.
Ah!
Spotlight
I'll-
party.
do you have anything, Annie, or can I grab?
Go ahead. I'm just letting you know, Matt. I have from my ancestry, I rolled a 6 on a d6, so I'm not going to mark the stress.
Alice is going to lock her legs around Stella, and she's going to pull out the violin and just start playing a song to just drown out the honking,
Mm,
and in theory be calming to the chaos that's going on around.
I like it. So this could be straight up performance then?
Presents, you mean?
Presence, my gosh, yes.
Yes, but that
Sorry.
is, yeah, we're good. But you got the theme of where I'm going with this.
Yep.
That's a crit.
Nice.
All right, we were at 7 out of 10, so that brings us to 10 out of 10 with 1. Amazing. So how do you feel like this entirely diverts and gets you all to safety?
So the intention was to make sure that it was to drown out the honking, and
Honk.
keep that down from being interfering for my party members, and to for the elephants that we're riding on. But unbeknownst that whatever tune that was struck here, because it's just a tribute to the greatest song in the world, it actually gets the stampeding beast to also, like, music just soothes the savage beast and gets them to just slow down a little bit to where it pushes, gives the elephants the room to get us away from this mess.
Oh my god.
Love it. So with that, it seems like their attention is diverted, and the stampede begins to fickle and calm as these creatures begin to go into the general wild and make whatever impact they will as you and the elephants ride off of the beaten paths and the normal trails into the thick dark, away from Night Bloom, into this night, as now within the humid dark you finally see that these bursts of energy has ceased. All around you, even what you've scouted previously, has already changed. And you can hear rushing water. And the elephants stop as you realize the ground beneath you is moving, then coming to a still point. And trees fall down, and you can see where it seems like the side of the earth itself has opened. Now gushes out a waterfall, maybe an underground river that has been revealed, coming down, and below hordes of water are gushing to land that did not have it before, carving a new path, diverting wildlife and maybe a civilization that could be in its way. But with that, I'll give the scene to all of you.
Nikta is fucking pissed. I mean, we knew that, but what the fuck?
You think that was Nikta? I don't know. I worry that maybe, I can't remember his name. I always forget his name. Gale, the fungal, might have activated something. But I'm going to hug the elephant backwards, so I'm basically hugging his rear portions.
You mean Lostrian?
Yeah. No. The
Gorge.
Gorge, yes, Gorge.
Gorge. Yeah, Gorge. I'm
Who's
wondering
Gorge?
I
if
remember
Gorge
thinking
may
that
have
name
set
was
off
hard
the.
as hell.
Who is Gorge? Help me out here.
So Gorge was the
Gorge.
individual you talked to about within the oak tree, and also who you met at the whole kind of conference that was talking to you right before they murdered, or their associates murdered the mage from Haven.
Oh, you mean
Steal
that
the
one?
other eye. Yeah. But he also
I mean,
took
it
the
came directly
retentive
to
eye.
us. It came directly toward us, and I could have sworn I heard some really "how dare you" kind of thing.
Yeah, I wondered whether it was.
How dare we? Or how dare they?
Well, no, that archmage may be attacking the symposium for trying to find a solution or something. I don't know. It just seemed that it seemed to come from that area and emanate out.
Okay.
I mean, who knows?
So you mean it was not targeting us? It was just coming towards our direction?
Yeah, I think it was like a bomb went off and it just went out, and we were just lucky that we were on the sort
You
of
think the other eye got
outer edge of
stolen?
it. What's that?
You think the other eye got stolen?
Maybe. I don't know. It felt like magic. It felt like arcane magic. Energies in the sky and across the land and things changing and morphing.
But the Wither Wild,
Could be. I mean, maybe it was a Wither
that
Wild
reaction from the nature, that's gotta be Nicta,
Yeah.
right?
Would Nicta do that to creatures? She's just
Maybe
harvesting
she's just
wheat,
angry.
sowing.
Maybe she was just angry, but maybe it wasn't targeted at us. But
No, you could be right. It's very difficult to know. Does anyone else have a thought on it?
I don't, but if we really wanted to know, and if we're worried, would we consider turning back?
Alice, what do you think?
Alistair's just having a panic attack on top of the elephant at the moment.
oh no, you're good. Do you need some patching up?
I like your new hairstyle. It's very interesting.
You were being a boss ass bitch out there, you know? Okay. That was amazing. That last one at least whoa. Okay. And I pat her shoulder and I try to not give her the whole focus anymore because she's panicking, but I will patch her shoulder and try to search eye contact between No and Annie.
Whatever's happened back there, people need to know what may have occurred, and so we need to go forward. I think that as coordinated or planned as they may have been, I don't think their first attempt is going to yield them results as they were trying to figure out where she might be nesting. And so if they caught her outside of the nest, I don't think it was on their terms, or at least as they had planned. But given everything, anyone who is leaving from there is likely to be a mess, or it's going to be delayed in getting to the outside world. And we have a bit of an obligation to try and communicate what has possibly occurred, what we know. And if we are all dead, then that doesn't do us any good.
So we should put a little pep in our step.
As much as I want to just curl up in underneath a tree right now and wait until the sun comes up. I think so.
I think so
Alice,
too. I
you're
don't
very
think we're
intuitive. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's okay. You go.
Alice, you're very intuitive. What do you think has happened?
Oh, fuck. I think that those who remained at the conference are pretty much eliminated at the moment, or very few survivors. I am in the same boat with Stella in regards to that was likely Nicta involved. And either the argument of you there is either that they tried to ambush her, or that she was very upset that people had stolen her feathers and desecrated them, and took her vengeance out on the spot. That is my initial guess without knowing further. Also considering the factor of what we were told about the Crimson Eye lady, whose name is escaping me in this panic attack, that spreading news of such a thing might not bode well, as Haven might think that it is just a better reason to go after more faint deities.
Oh shit.
Oh,
How were
That's
we gonna put
interesting.
anyone on our side?
that's interesting to hear you say that.
Why is that interesting for me to say that?
Because you've been such a supporter of Haven, and
I have the privilege of being amongst the nobility of the city, that is true, and I have vested interest in its well-being. But when we get to my family's homestead, you will see that things are a bit different for us versus normal matters. And I will show you my family's personal chambers to make you understand some of our connection in trying to preserve a world for everybody.
what was the message that you sent to your home?
Well, the message that I sent was before we left, obviously, that my safe had been stolen along with the documents contained within, and to take the necessary steps to re-engage those business dealings and connections that they were intended for through other channels. As well as to perhaps arm some of the caravans that were part of that a bit better.
Okay.
I think in one thing we have something in common, is that people speaking over each other and not listening to each other because of their own troubles is not leading anywhere. And I think the only solution that is worth fighting for is a solution that works for the best of most of nature and the people. However we're gonna reach that, it's gonna be tough adventure. Not adventure. Tough. What do you call it? Like something that you need to get done. Yeah.
Tough task.
Tough task.
With that, we will end for today and come back upon this moment next week. Go.